Hi guys, welcome to another Asus Transformer Prime video. Apologies for not being in the usual surroundings, and the camera seems to be in some sort of auto mode with the light on, so I'll have to just put up with that today. The video I want to show you today is when I previously did videos on external memory. I showed you the USB and micro SD, but I wasn't able to show you the normal SD card slot, which is actually here, because I didn't have an SD card. Well, I managed to acquire one, and this one is an SD card with a bit of a twist, because what it actually is a micro SD card which then plugs into a SD card adapter. So it's kind of a best of both worlds, and I think it could be ideal for an Asus Transformer Prime, in that when you have it attached to the keyboard dock, you can obviously plug it into the SD card slot, but then when you go on your travels, obviously you would then detach the micro SD card and then obviously detach the tablet, and then you can simply plug it into the tablet side, and so you've kind of got the best of both worlds in a travel sense. So let's just see if this actually does work. I've already put some data on the stick, so we'll put the memory card into the SD card and then open up the tablet and just adjust the camera a tiny bit. So I've plugged it in, and we can see that the external storage has been picked up, and then we'll investigate that external storage. And so I put on a couple of camera pictures, see if they worked. So there they are, and it seems to be scrolling through them without any hitches. And then if we look at a video that I put on as well, we'll see if that runs fine. There's one of the ESPN 30 for 30 documentaries. So it seems to be running fine from the beginning. I'll just gesture it forward a little bit. It seems to scroll fine. I'll gesture it forward onto a much later stage, and it seems to be picking it up fine. So it seems to be running fine through the SD card slot. Let's detach it now and turn it into a micro SD card. I'll just make sure I properly exit out. So now we can just take out the SD card, detach it there, and we'll say goodbye to the keyboard dock for a second, and we'll plug the SD card into the tablet. If I plug it in the right way, so there we are, it's picked up the external device again. And so we're looking at the pictures again. We'll just check those work. It's a little slow, I think it was just loading up the pictures for the first time, but no problems there. And we'll play the video and we'll start over from the beginning. So even though the media device is kind of different in it, it's now in the micro SD rather than the SD slot, it does seem to remember where it was. And gesturing forward again. Whoops. And then it jumps forward fine to another part of the video. So as you can see, when it's playing media, it seems to working nice. Let me just give you a bit more detail then about the card itself, because I thought that one of the reasons why it probably wasn't working that well is because it's quite a cheap card I bought here. This is a you probably can't see it there. Let's see if I can get right in. The camera's not going to zoom in on it. It's a 4 gig micro SD card, and I think it's class 4, which I believe is one of the slowest types of speed. I'm not really too up to speed on how fast a memory card is, but it was class 4, and I think that's quite a slow one. Plugged into the adapter, so 4 gig micro SD card into a SD card adapter for me was about, I think it was £4, so about $6–7, and it seems to be working now. I'll just give it one more chance to fail on me, but looks as though the Transformer Prime is now playing properly. Yes, the external storage is now detected again. So it looks as a pretty viable way of transporting memory around. Obviously, when you've got a transformer dock, you can use it in the SD card, but if you do need to detach it, then you can detach the SD card as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Any questions? I probably won't be able to answer them because this experiment hasn't gone kind of to plan, in the sense that when I was testing it, it was failing, but then when I actually did a video test, it was working fine. See you later. Take care.